What's up, Cancer? Welcome to your Eclipse reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We'll be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you regarding this lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Overall, see what's going on for you, what you can expect, and how this energy will play out for the next 6 months. Get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for you. So this eclipse energy will be transiting your 5th house, which is all about self-expression, creativity, love, romance, children, hobbies, things like that. So it's going to be a pretty fun time for you. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be kind of nice for you, Cancer. Although eclipses can be intense, bring up all these intense emotions, I don't know. I feel like overall, the next 6 months for you, the energy that will play out is going to be really positive. We have the first card out, nothing will come out of this situation. We also have your dreams need a practical plan. Okay. And it's time to release negativity. So I already know right off the bat where this reading is headed. But just with those 3 cards, I'm like, I already know. But before we talk about, the cards that are coming out, I really just wanted to pull most of the cards, and then we will talk about them, and then we'll look into how the energy will play out for the next 6 months. But yeah, so Cancer, this is going to be a great time for self-expression. This is going to be a great time to go create. It's going to be a great time to start initiating those new projects. Now, we have Jupiter in Aries now for the next month or two, so that'll be a good time to create, to initiate, to just be bold, Be bold, take action, be fierce, have fun. But the thing is like we have a lot of retrograde energy taking place. We got Pluto, Mercury retrograding, and in June we have Saturn retrograding. So there's going to be like the desire to expand, but then there's going to be that restriction, that kind of feeling held back, kind of feeling bound, kind of feeling a bit stuck. So there might be some frustrations when it comes to wanting to express yourself, but feeling like you can't. I'm almost feeling like with this 5th house energy, with like romance and stuff, like even for some it could talk about like creative frustration or even sexual frustration. I'm just saying, so some of you are feeling that way. That's just the vibe that I wanted to mention. But yeah, the 5th house, the affirmation is I will. So I will blank, not I might or I wish. No, I will blank. I will, you insert what you will do. All right. It's the willpower. Leo rules the 5th house. So just think about Leos. Think about a Leo in your life. What kind of energy do they radiate? Right. Ruled by the sun. So kind of channel that solar energy and just fucking go for it. So already off the bat, you guys are really needing to get a practical plan in motion. Otherwise, nothing will come out of your dreams and desires. Look at the fucking... Okay, finally. I was like, the animal deck is not talking. Now it is. Okay. Vulture, Sea Serpent, and the Golden Egg. Holy fuck. 2 spirit energies coming through. Lots of protection. Lots of spirit energy coming out. And also needing to release a lot of shit. So there's definitely things coming up during this eclipse energy in Scorpio, which you'll be feeling since you guys are ruled by the moon. Bringing up some triggers, some things that you're needing to work through releasing, your fears, negativity. Where does that stem from? Negative beliefs that you have about yourself. Wow, I love these cards that are coming out for you. The Green Woman, Unity. Wow, that's fucking powerful. Connection to all. Yeah, I mean, I'm talking a lot, but yet I'm saying nothing because there's just so much to talk about. We have Solus out here. Ooh, this is some wild energy. So yeah, Cancer, let's talk about this. Let's break this down. Let's just jump right in, okay? Talk about the 5th house too. We already talked about that. We don't need to really... If I need to, I'll talk about it more. But I feel like let's just talk about these fucking cards. God damn. All right, so... Nothing will come out of this situation. Nothing will come out of your creative endeavors or your romantic interests or your hobbies or, unless there is structure behind it, unless there is a plan behind it, unless you release those negative thoughts, those negative beliefs, those restrictions, those what ifs, those doubts, those fears, those insecurities. Nothing will come out of your dreams and desires and your hopes and your wants and the I will blank. Nothing will happen unless you break away from those old mindsets, those restrictions, and you have a solid plan to back you up so that you can be the most successful. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. So plan accordingly. Time to get cleared, time to put in a little bit more focus, a little bit more structure. And if you've already been doing that, then great. That's amazing. And keep that up. But this is just a message saying like, hey, these next 6 months, you need to take it a little bit more seriously. Put more focus, more structure, more of a plan. Release those negative thoughts. And that's going to take time, right? Reprogramming your mind. Unlearning certain thoughts, certain beliefs that you have, releasing that negativity. It's easier said than done. Okay, wow, I just waved the magic wand. All my negative thoughts and fears and worries have faded away. That's not how it works. It's going to take a lot of effort. It's going to take a lot of healing. It's going to require you to let some shit go. Even the people that you surround yourself with, are they for you or are they against you? Just some things to think about. In what ways have you been limiting your self-expression? In what ways have you been holding yourself back? Or, making rules out of nowhere of why you can't do this. Or like, you know what, Cancer, I'm a Cancer too, and I fucking do this to myself. I make these stupid rules of, oh, well, it's already this time. It's like, it's 5 p.m., so I guess I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't work on my painting because it's too late, or I shouldn't work out because it's too late, or I make these stupid fucking rules for myself, and for what? For why? Like, what? It literally makes no sense. It's like, if I want to work out at like 2 in the morning, why not? I mean, I'm not, because I'm gonna wake up everybody, but, obviously. But like things like that, like if you know you've been putting stupid rules on yourself, it's time to let that shit go. Maybe that's what's getting in the way of like what you want for yourself, or like just some shit coming up. Let's talk about, hold on, we have play. Oh, that's fitting. 5th house is all about having play, having fun, lightening up. Think of the sun card, right? The sun card in the tarot. It's like all about having fun and playfulness, and that's literally this card. What does it say? Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Some of you have been so serious, so stern, so serious, so even negative in a way. And it's just like, it's time to lighten up. Take your goals seriously, have a plan to back you up, but make sure that you also have balance of rest, recuperation, fun, play, joy, celebration. You gotta find the balance, because it can't all be all work, bust your ass off. You gotta find time to enjoy and to live life, So find the balance. Spirit is telling you, you gotta find the balance, Cancer. We have Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. Your spirituality and your connection towards yourself and whatever you believe in, source, universe, God, you name it. Give it whatever title you give it, whatever you believe in. Your connection towards that is developing, it's deepening. Your connection towards yourself, knowing yourself, self-development is growing as well. There's a lot of spiritual evolution taking place within you. You may also be a healer, a reader yourself. So shout out to you guys. Or you're interested in learning more about it. Maybe you like crystals, or you might be interested in palm reading or tea leaf reading, or like literally things to do with that. The stars, astrology might be an interest to you, things like that. And if you have any little inkling of like, I'm interested, I'm kind of curious about that, I want to learn more about that. What's that? Body graphs, learning how to read body graphs, shit like that. Like there's so much out there. There's so much knowledge, and we have so much information. We can learn so much with the internet. YouTube can be such a tool. You can learn so much on here. So if there's anything that interests you, this would be a great time to learn more, to try it out. 5th house rules your hobbies and having fun. So maybe this is like, you're going to develop a new hobby or a new interest that's really going to be something that you enjoy doing, that you return to, that's part of like your purpose or part of a dream that you didn't realize that you had, but it's you guys discovering your love for, you know, dancing, cooking, singing. Like, it could be fucking anything, you know. It could be math. I fucking hate math. You know, but like, you know, developing some sort of love for a thing that you're so passionate about, you know, sharing your voice. Some of you might be interested in like being like a public speaker, maybe having a podcast of your own, or a talk show of your own, or, you know, even opening a YouTube channel. What the fuck you gotta lose? Nothing. Come out of the cave. Come out of the cave. This is a card of expression. This is a card of stepping out of your comfort zone, using your voice for good, and have fun with it. That's the energy of the green woman, which we'll get to that, but let's hold off from that just yet. There's healing taking place. There are some emotions coming up that you're working through, needing to let go, to remove, detoxifying the shit from your life. The fears, the beliefs, self-imposed inner issues that you're working through, trauma, sadness, anger, resentment, whatever the case is. That's something that you're going to be working through and may even be triggered around this eclipse energy. So ride it out, embrace it, let your heart open up, be vulnerable, and definitely take some time out to be alone. Okay, you're really needing some solo time to decompress all these thoughts, feelings, and emotions that are coming up during this time, during this eclipse energy. Okay, you're gonna need that. What else can I say? There's any kinds of adjustments or changes that you need to make in your personal life regarding your relationships, your friendships. You know, if you've been dealing with drama, fifth house also does talk about drama and fighting and, you know, petty shit. You gotta get rid of that bullshit. You gotta cut it out. You gotta remove it, because there is this cycle that could be repeating itself, and this cycle needs to come to an end. There might also be something coming up about a mother figure. Sea serpent represents the mother figure. Oh, I'm tapping the wrong card. Sea serpent represents the mother figure, so keep that in mind. We also have something coming up about a father figure out here with Solace, so that's a different message coming through, but we'll get to that. Let me talk about this golden egg. So double spirit energy coming out, letting you guys know that you are so protected. You are so protected. Okay, don't you forget it. But the golden egg, you could be sitting on a golden egg, like a golden idea, something that you've been thinking about doing, but maybe you haven't acted on it yet. I think I said that for Aquarius in their reading. If you have any Aquarian placements, you may want to listen to that read that I did. But yeah, so you might be sitting on like a golden nugget, a golden idea, waiting for the right opportunity to like hatch that idea into life, bring it into life. This is also about like needing to meditate more on a question that you may have, or a situation that you could be trying to get insight on or clarity on. Answers reside within you. There's something that needs to be heard, but it's in your inner world. So there's like a message from your higher self. I can't tell you what the message is because it's going to be different for everybody, but it's like, hey, you need to take some time out. Probably, you know, whenever you listen to this, make sure that you take some time out later when you can, when you got a spare moment, to just kind of sit and meditate. And like, if there's something on your mind that you're trying to get clarity on, or you're trying to get some sort of insight on, yeah, you can listen to all the readings you want or whatever, pull your own cards, but like deep down, internally, there's a truth within you that needs to be heard. So I'm just saying, like, I'm sure you'll get many messages from this reading myself, right, as I pass along the messages, but also there's something else personal to you, Cancer, that you need to go inward and think about, reflect on, maybe journal about, something that you're needing to let go of, or something that you're needing to release. Or the information that's coming to you through meditation will allow you to clear some shit up, or clear out some old stagnant energy, emotions as well. Okay, so just need to pass that on. It feels pretty urgent, like there's something going on within you, Cancer, that you got to release. I can't tell you what that is. It's you may already be aware of it. You may already be trying to do it. So good for you. Good for you. So the Green Woman, this is about fun, creative expressive energy, being a little crazy, and not giving a fuck about what other people think. This is about you guys really stepping into your authenticity and having fun. This is all about your enjoyment, playfulness, even good fortune. How do I word this? It's like knowing that, like, bare ground with no grass, which is funny because right now, currently, we're trying to grow grass because our grass died. Like, it's gone. It's literally dirt. Like, shout out to my dog for ripping up the grass. Just kidding. Love her. But yeah, we're like, there's like, it's just a big ass patch of dirt. But the beauty behind that is that it's a fresh slate. And that's the energy of this card. It literally talks about that in the deck, in the book. It explaining this card. It's like, no matter what, Earth always, like, takes over. Like, seeds are going to sprout no matter what. No matter the soil. Even if it's the most driest of driest soil, like, something will grow. Something will grow. It may not be what you expect. Sometimes it's a wildflower. Sometimes it's a weed. Sometimes it's a tree. So, I mean, there's a lot of potential here, Cancer, for the future, where things may go, and this golden egg you might be sitting on, but just know that there's wild potential. And this is also a message, water your plants. This is a message, this is a message in this card. In this book specifically, it says, like, make sure you're watering your plants, the seeds that you planted. So, figuratively and actually, right? Figuratively, make seeds that you planted, your intentions you planted, making sure you're actively putting energy towards that, feeding your energy towards that, so that it can grow, so that it actually develops, right? Having a plan to pack that up. But this is also, like, literal, like, hey, if you have any, like, plants around, you probably should give them a water if you haven't. Like, here's your reminder. Like, I'm good. I already watered my plants, but that's literally a reminder in this deck. It talks about that. So just passing along the message. Then we have Unity, number 1. Unity is all about, like, connection to all. This reminds me of, like, the reproductive system. Doesn't it look like that? Also kind of looks like what is it? A deer, moose with the antlers, right? Makes me think of that as well. But the first thing that came to mind is, like, reproduction. And that's funny because the 5th house also rules children, reproducing, you know, sex as well. It's not like I think 8th house rules sex more, but, like, 5th house also talks about those things too. So, I mean, hey, some of you, if you're, like, trying to get pregnant, or you're manifesting pregnancies down the line, or, like, you're wanting to start a family, 5th house also does rule family too. And, like, that's pretty interesting. So just passing on messages, but also Unity is, like, connection to all, divine connection to every living energetic thing, even fucking rocks. Rocks hold energy too. We are all energy. Everything is energy. This table is energy. This card, energy. Everything, literally everything is energy. Just remember your connection to all. And, like, yeah, just pretty significant. Like, you matter. You're a part of this whole thing. And it's just like, everyone has a role to play, a piece in the song to play. Everyone's their own, like, instrument to the song, you know? So there is no separation. Separation is an illusion. So, yeah. Just realizing, like, your connection to all. I don't know what else to say to that. And then Solace is all about, like, wisdom. This is more of a masculine energy. This is amplifying all the energy that's around this card. So, like, amplifying the fun, the playfulness, the need to speak your voice, to use your voice to speak your truth, the need to dive deeper into your own spirituality, the need to clear more shit out. Like, this is just, like, heightening, amplifying that energy. He's super wise. This is the energy of like a father figure or like masculine energy watching over you. So maybe that's like a message for someone out there, like a masculine energy who may be passed on is one of your angels or someone looking out for you, or like an energy watching out for you. So that's really cool. Just wanted to pass that along. What the fuck am I saying, bitch? I don't know. Wanted to pass that message along. Okay, so with that being said, let's see how this energy will play out for Cancer in the next 6 months. Obviously, based off current timelines, you got your free will. Nothing's set in stone, so don't you forget it. But based off the energies that we've seen come out, the themes that you may expect to be experiencing, or whatever. What am I saying? I don't even know. Alright, what can Cancer expect for the next 6 months? Literally, like, brain fog. What can Cancer expect? Look, we have the sun at the bottom. What can Cancer expect as this energy plays out for the next 6 months? What can Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus expect regarding the next 6 months? How will this energy play out for my Cancerians? Show me clearly. How will my Cancerians... what am I saying? I don't know. 2 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. I feel like that's you kind of currently. What can okay. The Star, Aquarius energy. We also have, if I can pick it up, that'd be great. 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. What can Cancer expect for the next 6 months? 6 of Pentacles reversed. 3 of Cups, Queen of Wands, 9 of Wands, Page of Cups. Okay. 9 of Pentacles at the bottom, focusing a lot on your stability, your confidence, your health, your wealth, all of your needs, putting yourself first, or just, sometimes there's situations that come up where you got to sacrifice yourself and take care of others first, or put your needs aside. But just always remember you. Just a message. Remember you. Okay? Justice underneath that. Alright. Let's just talk about these cards. So, kind of the vibe that I was feeling. 2 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. This might be you currently. Like, just carrying a lot of crap. A lot of this heaviness. Emotions. Burdens. Fears. What ifs? What if this won't work out? What if nothing comes out of this situation? What if I'm not worthy? What if this? What if that? I don't know. Just questioning everything. Feeling burdened by it. Taking on way too much. Having choices of like, which path am I going down? What do I want for myself? Feeling a little lost. Feeling a little stuck. Feeling a little uncertain with where I'm at. With the world. Where the world's headed. You have the decision to drop some of this load. You're needing to drop this load. Okay? Maybe you're like, well, I don't know how. It's like, well, you gotta figure that out. You gotta go inwards, okay? You gotta go inwards. Come up with a plan. How are you gonna let this shit go? How are you going to drop some of this shit? Some of this is emotional. Some of this is just mental, spiritual. Some of this is actual physically. Like, you gotta let some shit go, or you gotta drop some shit. Relationships, you gotta actually physically move. Things like that. So it does look like you have some important decisions to make about the future. Overall, about what makes you happy, what inspires you, what motivates you, what lights you up, your dreams, your ambitions, your long-term goals being highlighted here. This is also about that self-expression. There's healing taking place, but it requires you to let go, holding on right here with the 4 of Pentacles, holding on to things that are out of your control, holding on to these burdens, holding on to grudges, holding on to resentment, anger, sadness, situations that left you feeling burned, situations that left you feeling like you gave more than you received, or like you gave more than people deserved, like, feeling like, wow, I gave this person way too many chances, or I gave this person too much love, but like, that's not true. Anyways, holding on to all that crap is just draining the life out of you. So, wow. I don't know if my microphone picked it up, but there was just like a big, loud kind of crack sound in my in the closet in this room. And I haven't opened that up since this morning. So that's really weird. It's like a big ass kind of crack sound. So maybe that's like confirmation. I don't even know what I was saying. It's draining the life out of you, and then it cracked. Yeah, you've been holding on to the things that aren't worthy. You've been giving your energy away. Even just by thinking over and over and over and over and over about like what's already happened, that you can't change. So unless like you're looking at like lessons and trying to unlearn some shit, that's one thing. But if you're just kind of purposely replaying certain memories or replaying certain things just to get yourself all riled up and angry and pissed off, like that's just wasting your energy. You need to redirect your energy elsewhere. And that could be something that you're working through, right? Is trying to redirect your focus. 3 of Pentacles, and you're learning to do that. You're learning to rebuild a more solid foundation for yourself too. Could be tying in with that plan that you're coming up with, a plan to be the most successful. You're also learning and exchanging new ideas, information, different perspectives with people that you cross paths with. Your current connections, relationships, friendships, family, romantic, business, but also new connections that will be coming into your life in the next 6 months. There will be a beautiful exchange that will help you and these other people grow. There's this energy, and I've been saying this in a lot of readings the last little bit. It's like there is this teaching element going on where we're teaching others and then others are teaching us. Like it's and then there's like this learning going on, but it's good. It's really positive. Then we have the 3 of Cups, which is all about celebration and having fun and making time for play, not being so serious all the time. Learning to really learn to tapping into that creative, expressive, feminine energy and being receptive to all the good things that are coming in, being receptive to the blessings, being receptive to the intuitive messages that come through, being receptive to your emotions that come up, honoring your emotions, even the ones that are a little uncomfortable, or, you know, even on your crappy days where you don't feel the best, honor that, feel it, be dramatic, fucking put on sad ass music and just fucking be dramatic, pretend you're like in a movie and just like cry, like just be so dramatic with it, embrace it, have fun with it, like really just fucking live your experience, man. I don't know what I'm saying, but whatever, we're rolling with it. We also have the Page of Cups and the 9 of Wands, so I do see that there could be conversations that come up that have you feeling pretty protective, I would say. Protective of yourself. 9 of Wands, he can be defensive, but I'm not really getting that from you, Cancer. I feel like you're more just like protective over you and yourself. When I look at the vulture and the golden egg, it's almost like the vulture's like, don't touch my egg. Don't touch my egg. Don't touch what's mine. Don't touch my family. Don't touch my heart. Don't touch my things. Like, you know, he's kind of just like, if you try to touch my egg, attack my egg, I will screw you over. You don't know who you're messing with. It's kind of like, I feel like, didn't we pick up on that energy just like a few readings ago? Like, Cancer's got the pinchy, the pinchers. Cancer's pinchers are out and ready. Right? Someone's like crossing you and you're like, excuse me, don't you know who I am? A Cancer can love deeply, but when a Cancer removes that, it can be cutting, it can be sharp, it can be real scary. So don't mess with us. Maybe that's what you're telling someone. But yeah, you're just not taking bullshit from anyone. You're not letting anyone, whether they're people you know, strangers, you're not letting people just like try to sweet talk and be slick with you and try to take your kindness for weakness. No. You've been down that road. You're not going back. So yeah, lots of beautiful change taking place. It's a powerful time for you, Cancer. It's going to be a great time to let loose expand, create, let go of those fears. It's a great time to get that structure, that plan in motion, right? With all this retrograde energy, great time to reevaluate and reorganize. Look back at what worked, what didn't work, and plan accordingly, you know? Looking back at what you've learned and applying that to where you're at currently and moving forward. So, yeah, we're going to leave the reading here. I hope that you found this insightful and that you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments below. If you want to follow me over on Instagram and TikTok, that's at Jadestone Tarot. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, that information for that is in the description down below. And I will let you go. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.